Hello, good people. Welcome to our show. Hello, bad people. Welcome to our show. Hello, welcome. Today we are going to discuss more about LinkedIn, how you can get results with LinkedIn, how you can sell your products, how you can create brand awareness, how you can get even traffic, engagement, anything about LinkedIn because it's a powerful tool. A billion people are on LinkedIn and most of them business oriented. So it's not like to get engagement on Instagram or any other social media because on LinkedIn you can get people who need some business services, products, and etc. I'm so excited to discuss a lot more with Adrian Gamoń. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's nice to meet you and talk about LinkedIn. It's my favorite social media platform. So,
Yeah, nice. Adrian, before we start, just tell more about yourself, experience, background, and why LinkedIn is your favorite social media platform.
I'm brand strategist. My main specialization is brand strategy, and 9 years ago, I start my new studies, social media content marketing at university. I'm kind of mentor and tutor on that studies, and I decide to teach, to learn students about LinkedIn. That was my beginning, and I was my main specialization in the past was social media marketing. It's like more than 10 years, but one of my favorite social media platforms always was LinkedIn, and currently I think it's one of the best business platform in the world. I think
Yeah.
LinkedIn doesn't have competitors any.
Yeah, LinkedIn has some competitors, but if we compare with results, probably LinkedIn can provide better results according to data, especially about B2B, about businesses. So you can get great results. And I want to start from creating the right profile. I think everything starts from that. And according to data, people create generic profiles. And I often get the request, please check my profile, let me know what's going on. And I see selfish profiles. When someone doesn't care about customers, someone can share how they are great, but I can't find the same information on Neil Patel profile, on Gary Vee, on Tony Robbins, on Bill Gates. They're not selfish. They think how to help and support others. So, Adrian, can you tell what to do, how to craft profile that will help and support your customers?
My specialization is brand strategy. So the first thing, and I think the biggest mistakes for many people on LinkedIn, not only on LinkedIn, is that they start without strategy, without setting goals. So it's the base to make great working efficient LinkedIn profile. It's set at goals. What's your business goal? What's your image goal? How you want to be recognized on LinkedIn? That's the main idea. And if we have that idea, it's the next step to fill out the profile on LinkedIn. It's quite easy because you know what are you doing and what's your reason to do it. So my proposition always is to start with goals and to think about target audience. Yes, to think who is your target, what do you want to share with others. So that's the base of the strategy. When we have that, now it's the idea to learn someone, to teach, to learn how use it LinkedIn everyday activities, like, because it's like we said, it's more than 1 billion users on the world. So it's quite a lot of people which you can meet on LinkedIn, and that's the idea. You have to find the right people and how to do it. That's the next step. I'm helping how to invite people, how to create relations, how to make sell or branding or recruitation, because it's a lot of features. LinkedIn give us a lot of features like that.
Okay, let's talk about strategy. How to craft this strategy, how to create strategy that will work. Because I see when people create generic strategies to analyze competitors, influencers, and create totally the same. But how to stand out from the rest and find the right goals? Because I think the end of any goal is to get sales. If you have sales, then you are fine. But tell about strategy to achieve this final goal.
That's the idea. It's the main achievement. It's business. It's to make something concrete, and strategy. So usually I setting two goals: business goal. So what do you want really achieve? So how many clients you want to get through the LinkedIn, and the second thing, which should be coherent with business goal, it's image. What kind of image do you want to create? When it's too generic image, it's not good, because it's a lot of social media marketing specialists or SEO specialists or like that. So that's the idea. Find your niche, find your specialization in that field. So sometimes it can be a mix two things. So you can be specialist about social media marketing and how to use ChatGPT to create great content. Yes. So also it's make new niche current. So that's the idea, and usually I'm starting with it's like the discover phrase. So on the beginning, it's the idea to find your main skills, main strengths, what's your create your unique, what's your uniqueness, and that should be written on your LinkedIn profile, and it should be also used during creating content. I saw that also you interested in ChatGPT and AI, of course, because it's like the trending topic, and also it's really helpful when we have the base to make great prompts. The base of the good prompts, it's your goal, it's your image. When you can give to ChatGPT more detailed information, you will get more specific result. So that's the idea. Without of that, you can go like the biggest trade market, and you can look around and you see, okay, it's nice. What can I do? When you have a goal, you know where you want to go, and that's the beginning of the journey.
Nice. You mentioned about AI, about ChatGPT, and I love this tool. And for me, it's the most cheapest tool in my tool set, but I use a lot more this tool. And if I own ChatGPT, I probably charge a lot more for this great tool. But that's cool to have this tool, and I recommend to anyone to pay this $20 a month, because GPT-4 can beat the previous version 3 top 5 in one site. You can get much great better results. I compared ChatGPT with BART on Google, and today BART was updated with Gemini, a new version from Google, but I still much better results. Still get much better results on ChatGPT.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I compared with Bing. Bing uses data from ChatGPT, but I don't know why ChatGPT is much better, much accurate results than on Bing. Even Bing using ChatGPT. And I want to ask about crafting posts with ChatGPT. If I ask ChatGPT, please write me LinkedIn post, I can get for a few seconds, but I'm not sure about the quality. So you mentioned about prompts. Can you tell how to set up these prompts to get great content?
Yes, that's the idea. Usually, I'm not fan of to create like 100 posts per 10 minutes using ChatGPT. It's not the idea. It's the idea to give good input, to give your notes, your idea, your thoughts, and you can use ChatGPT to edit that content. So it's still your content. It's still your origin content. Sometimes ChatGPT like to use specific key phrases. So it's good to delete that key phrases because it makes like, it looks like the ChatGPT content, but it can be your content. So also it can be misunderstanding. So always it's good to open to create content, but remember to find in final stage before you will publish it to edit and to make it more own your version. And also it's the part of the input prompt. So it's good to give more details, like about your goals, about your tone of voice, what's your especially tone of voice, and I think goals or roles which we want to or goals which we want to achieve. It's really helpful, and you can get better results. Sometimes it's very important to make smaller steps, to learn about you ChatGPT. You can use customization, but also you can start in one context conversation. You can give more details, and now ChatGPT will be more ready to work with you in your specific background, your specific brand values.
Nice. You mentioned about like we can call it consistency or frequency, that you are not fun to post a lot, but can you, I don't know, to create the balance between quality and quantity? I want to show two sides of this coin. The first side from Gary Vee. He's great everywhere. He can share
I know,
a lot.
Of course.
Yeah, he can create content on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, everywhere. He's great. But I think he started on Twitter as well. So he started to post on Twitter, then he switched attention to Facebook, to YouTube. And when you have resources, why not? You can repurpose content everywhere to get great results. And why I mentioned about him, because he recommends to post as much as possible. So even to think more about quantity than quality. I understand this point, because let me explain why I understand this point. I have no idea how to create great content without experience. Mr. Beast filmed a lot of bad videos before becoming Mr. Beast that we know, and he spent like 18 months to get first 1,000 subscribers. Today he has 200 million. It's the same with Gary Vee. He recommends to post as much as possible, but if you do it, you can improve your quality step by step, a little bit, slightly. You don't feel it, but you can do it. So tell for someone who started from scratch, wanna create great content but have no experience, tell your tips what to do and how to find the balance between quantity and quality.
Maybe in the beginning it's good to sometimes less care about quality. It's depend of your personality. I think we can be different personalities. Some people are more introvert. They prefer to care more about content. So usually they publish less. But I also I know that Gary Vee, he is a really extrovert person. So his school, it's do it. And of course I understand, like you said, because that also you can improve. If you're doing, you can learn, you can improve your knowledge, you can improve your skills. If you don't do it so much, you don't post so much post, you get less reach, you can get also less lessons because you can make less mistakes. So I think in the beginning, when I'm starting with people, I'm trying to start slower. It's like with the music. My proposition usually is if someone is beginner, so it's really stressful. It's beginning. So usually I'm saying, okay, start with one rhythm, one post, for example, per week. Try to learn that, and you can add more. Okay, now it's second. You can do it. You can add the next time. It can be 3 posts per week, and 4 posts per week, and 5 posts per week. So that's kind of my school. It's like on the training on the gym. So usually we planning the gym plan, and it's like on LinkedIn. So you have your own plan. Okay, start with that. And okay, 1 month later, we can add something extra, something more, because you will be ready to take a higher, more wide exercises. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Adrian, I want to ask about strong side. Let me share my failing with LinkedIn. I started in 2020, and I registered my account. And what I did, I learned from best practices. that you need to film videos, you need to write short content. So best practices can share the average data, but then I got it. It's not good idea if it's not my strong side. If it's not my passion, because I believe in passion more than in strong side. So if you have passion, you can improve your results in some time and to make it strong side. And for example, I spoke with some experts like Jasmine Elek, and he told me that he has a lot of followers on LinkedIn. He has high engagement, plus I don't know, plus 1,000 likes and comments in one post. And he told me he never uses even one time he didn't film one video for LinkedIn. He ignores this channel because he knows that he is good with writing. So he only writes to get great results, awesome results. And I think it's a good idea to pay attention to your strong side and trying to be everywhere. So what do you think about it?
Exactly. Yes, I agree with that. That is the idea to we can have different kind. We have proposition to use different kind of content, but it's not the idea. One person like video works with video. It's okay, and don't like writing, and someone else like that example which you gave. So he can write. He is good in copywriting. So why not? So that's the idea. Because for LinkedIn content algorithm, it's not the most important which kind of content you are using, but how big engagement you take your content gives. So how long people stay on your content, how engaged they are, so how many times they click your post and give comments. It's about that. So in the end of the day, the most important is engagement. It can bring you big results. And also, of course, it's atomic habits. Like Gary like to work very hard. So you can also post 5 posts per day. But usually in my school, it's maximum 1 time per week, per day, per day. But if you have something interesting to say during the day, so you have more events, more informations, it's like the really active day, why not? So you can write 3 posts. It can be also 5. But always remember to engage people and keep the attention.
Yeah, valuable. I think Gary is great with his approaches, but I know some influencers who don't post a lot but have great results, including LinkedIn. I think it depends on your time, skills, and you need to find your well-working approach. Don't copy Gary Vee. You can learn from him, but find something that will work for you. And Adrian, I want to ask about engagement. You mentioned about engagement, and tell how to learn analytics about engagement, because we know like views, likes, comments, shares, but what about other metrics and how to understand these metrics, likes, comments, shares, comments, etc.
So, for me, I have like one thing of engagement. It's likes, comments, and shares. It's like the classic. And also sometimes someone can tap your content. But anyway, the most important on LinkedIn are comments. They bring you the most important meaning. If they are longer, more meaningful, it's better. LinkedIn algorithm like comments, and also comments make your post longer. So you can, because people see more comments, they can read your post longer. Algorithm like that and see, oh, it's really interesting content. Yeah, I will show that content more people, because it's like the business. LinkedIn is also business, and earn money from use our attention and sell us some advertisements, some products of like LinkedIn premium accounts. I think that the most important is to think about attention, about how you can create engagement of your target group. And the second part also, it's your network, because the first judge of your content is your network. Who see your content? Your followers, your network. If they don't like it, the rest of the world won't see it.
Nice. Yeah. Let's talk about the right metrics. For example, okay, if I get engagement, a lot of likes, shares, comments, but I often see when these metrics don't help me to sell. For example, once I got 300,000 views with one post, but I didn't sell any products. I'm not sure if it even helped my brand recognition, because I got 300,000 irrelevant views about common topic. I just tested with this. But can you tell about how to cover sales funnel, how to help your customers in their journey? I mean, like, to sell in the end, or to create brand awareness about your product. Because if I get 100 million views and can't sell anything, I'm not sure it's a good idea. For me, it's better to get 100 views, but to sell at least a few times.
Yes, you said about a really important thing. It's about sales funnel, and so you can get a big reach. Yeah, you can get a lot of people can see your post. So in the beginning, if you think use sales funnel, it's good. But the next content should be more about your product, about your offer. If you won't show your content, like your offer, people don't know that they can do it. They don't know how they can make business with you. So if, for example, you can write a really engagement content, so it's very inspiring, interesting. But if there is no information about your offer, okay, they just read. And the next post, it's a good idea if you get more interest and engagement. The next post could be more information about your webinar, selling webinar, or something like that about your offer. So it's like that's the play. You give something and you can offer something. You give something and you can offer something. Yes, it's like in the basic.
Adrian, let's talk about testing. I often get low engagement, and I don't care a lot about that. Of course, I want to get this engagement, but if I can't, that means my post didn't deserve this engagement. I need to think, to craft, to think how I can change. So tell about testing, how it's important to test to find what actually will provide results in the end.
So it's like you said, it's important to test and try to different kind of content. And like I think I saw already your profile, and I saw that you post a lot of. So that's the idea. You're getting more audience because you post more. Sometimes you can post more, you can get less engagement. It's okay. Sometimes you can post less and you can get more engagement. But anyway, in the end of the day, you make the business. So that's the idea. And like we said, it's good to test your kind of content, how works your ideas with your audience, with your followers. Is it okay for them? You can talk with them, you can ask them. So it's also we coming to idea to build kind of community about your thoughts, about your idea, about your brand. So step by step, it's good to think about relations. And if you have stronger relations, you will get bigger engagement. Even your content, it's not so perfect. So it's not easy to say what's the best, because they can be different strategies on different stages.
Yeah, I think perfect content doesn't exist. We want to get this content, but it's impossible to get it. But if you have the goal to achieve perfect content, you can improve your existing content and be close to this content, but it doesn't exist. And it's a bad idea to craft perfect content, because I don't know how to do it. It takes time. Even if I write a copy, I can get back to improve it. I can get many times, and each time I want to bring something new, valuable, to short, to cut. It depends, but or extend. And on
But
LinkedIn, it's
I
not.
see that Sorry, I see that you are active because you create a video cast. Yes, we meeting today. That's your content. That's your premium content.
Yeah, of course.
That's your idea. You like talk with people. You can meet with the people. You like to share your knowledge. So maybe writing content, okay, but that's your more specific kind of content, and it's really more helpful to create your brand that every day post something about SEO or something like that.
Yeah, I want to be honest. I use live streams to learn from great experts like you. I use live streams to build these connections because I have cohesive projects with my networking. For example, I created the course with Mike Phillips, Chelsea Alves, Jeff Coyle, many great experts. Because of building these connections, I can help them. They can help me, for example, to share content, to learn from each other. Even if I see some content from them, I can comment, and it's a big chance that I can do it. Then, if I see unfamiliar people, so basically, this friendship can help a lot. And yeah, I think it's important to have to build connections. And by the way, you said about connections. Can you tell how to build your network from scratch?
That's the idea. It's building my network from zero, for example. So it's still about your thoughts, about your target, who is the person, the right person for you, for your business. So it's step by step. You can invite people in the beginning. You can invite, you can make content. In the beginning, maybe it's slower. You can make slower steps. But if you have the basic audience, you can start to create bigger content, more wide, like live streaming. And so also I called that kind of content also link building, because you can invite some different people. It's like your industry. You can invite people and you can get the reach from their brand to your brand. So also that tactic bring to you more people from different audiences, different parts, and also we can talk each other. Live streaming is really good kind of content because we can meet and people can spend with our content longer. So it's more possibilities to build relations. Relation, it's that someone is familiar with me. Yeah, I'm familiar with somebody. We have, maybe you can see common challenges. That's the authentic person. So that's the relation. And I can share with you also one. I make researches about LinkedIn, how our brain works during using LinkedIn. I had eye tracking eyeglasses, and I check how works my brain during the checking newsfeed. And automatic, the first thing which we are checking is profile photo, and name and surname. And if we don't have a relation with that person, we can skip. Yeah, it's easy. So I see Anatolii, oh, okay, what he wrote, okay, it's interesting. And that's automatic. It's like, okay, I think, okay, I would analyze to read that post. No, it's just scanning. It's really quick thing. When our brain decide who is the right person. And the second thing is reactions under our posts. Before we start reading content, it's the most important is who write that content and how many reactions that content has. So if it's the right, okay, we can start reading the post. For example, the hook, the title, the beginning of the post beginning is interesting. We can go to the middle and the final part with call to action. But anyway, it's interesting. So relations bring you value, bring power of your brand. Yeah? Relations which you created, even you don't know that person. So it's not equal relation, but still it's relation.
Nice. Adrian, I wanna ask questions about you. Let's forget about main topic, and I wanna ask questions about your experience. Today we have a lot of great experts, medium experts about LinkedIn who can help us to lead us in the right direction. But can you tell why you're better than others? Why you can bring more value, lead in the right direction? So tell about your strong side and how you can help your customers to go in the right direction.
Difficult question to think about and talk about myself. So I think I'm kind of truth seeker. I'm more interested to be more concrete. So that's my specific. I'm not concentrate about the biggest reaches, but I concentrate find the truth, find the right informations, and check that and test it. And my idea is I share with concrete ideas with my audience, with the people. For example, every year I publish kind of big ebook about LinkedIn users in Poland and in the world, and that content, that ebook, bring me every year more than 3,000 new subscribers. So I have subscribers, I have newsletter, and I continue communication with them during the year, and that also brings me value to make trainings, consultations, and different things that makes for me business. That's my idea. I use my knowledge. I like analyze some things to check the data, to check the different tactics. For me, on the LinkedIn, you can use different tactics, and different tactics you can use to go to the top. So people prefer to go around the mountain and go up. Some people prefer to go ahead through the even avoid the main paths which they are going to the top of the mountain, for example. So my skill it's analyze analytical skills. And I think it concentrates more about true, to be more honest, to be more authentic. I think that's my specific.
Nice. Can you share mistakes that you see companies, people still do on LinkedIn, but can avoid? Because I made a lot of mistakes. I keep doing them, including LinkedIn, but I can learn from them. I can learn and to know what I can change, how to go ahead. So tell mistakes that you see companies do, but can avoid.
Oh, about companies, it's easy to say because companies make a lot of mistakes. I think a lot of companies, I'm thinking more about Polish market because mainly I communicate in Polish market. So I see usually they don't have strategy. So their strategy is, we have to publish something. And that's the idea. We have to publish 2 posts per week. That's our strategy. It's not the best idea. Maybe the beginning to make some mistakes, but later I think the second thing, companies afraid to be authentic, spontaneous, and to make mistakes. Because on the company page everything should be perfect, almost perfect. So if they are so perfect, they are so generic. And it's not bring value, not bring not touch trigger emotions of the audience. So that's the reason why people prefer content from somebody, not from the company, because it's so perfect. Of course, perfect. I think it's not always perfect. It is, but it's correct. Oh, it's better word, correct. That's the second mistake. And sometimes I think companies on LinkedIn make a lot of mistakes with paid campaigns on LinkedIn, because they usually going to LinkedIn campaign manager. So we want to generate leads. They aren't recognized and they play a campaign, lead generation. But they usually it's the advertisement take audience from the advertisement to the main company page. So it's not landing page with special offer for that audience, for that target group. So that we have a lot of mistakes, and they think, oh, advertisement on LinkedIn doesn't work. Why? Because they didn't have idea to how to create sales funnel and how to use advertisement in sales funnel stages. Yeah, that's the idea.
Nice, awesome. I wanna ask about learning something from scratch one more time, because I found that people, I usually get great results with companies, clients who understand what I do. If they understand SEO, then we can provide great results. If they don't, I usually tell them, take my course, learn from YouTube, Google. I don't care where you get the skills, but just get the basics, then we can cooperate. Also, I have students in my network who are looking for ways to learn from scratch, considering that we have AI today, many things, new technologies. And I want to ask you, let's imagine if you started today from scratch without any experience, knowledge, skills. It's your first day on LinkedIn. You just register your account and you want to grow, you want to get results, engagement, sales. What will you do if you started from scratch?
It's again, it's okay. So we can say I have goals. Yeah, I'm in the beginning, but I have my own goals. So I starting with to networking. And that's the first idea, to network, to invite the right people. So who is the right person? Your target group, but also people which can support you. You said that you have students. Yeah, those students make your brand. Also, I try to share my knowledge to improve my authority. So in the beginning, I fill out profile. I start invite people. I'm building network. Later, the next step is to start posting, to post content. And during that time, I try to. It's a good idea to get more valuable relations with some people. You don't need to have 1,000 relations. Honestly, I think that's the tactic and strategy on LinkedIn is good when you have 100 good relations and you are working in a small community and you can support each other, and that brings you value. So start with the smaller group of the people which you have good relations, and step by step you will grow up with them. Yeah? And you can help them, they can also help you. And the next step, it's like the next level is start with your premium content. So it can be live streaming, you can publish ebooks, you can write blog posts, you can make different challenges on LinkedIn. So that's the next step of the strategy, how if you want to build big brand. And of course, remember to have some products for your clients. Concrete products.
Nice. Yeah, Adrian, and my final question about the future. Many things are going fast. We need to adapt. We need to think how to change what we have. And I remember when I started my digital journey in 2008, 15 years ago, I changed everything that I have today. I changed my methods of writing, filming, recording, because I need to consider new technologies. I need to move fast, and if you don't do it, someone can replace us. And digital marketing is a quickly changing world. For example, according to data, when ChatGPT appealed, 5% of marketers lost their jobs. It's not because of AI, of course not, because someone adapted to AI faster and can replace you. So I usually play in the second stage, because I think innovators who can create such tools like ChatGPT are in the first stage, who can create LinkedIn, who can create Google, but we are in the second wave, when we need to adapt faster than others to get great results. And I want to ask about the future. Apple is going to launch augmented reality. will be great to have this headset. Ray-Ban even launched these sunglasses with Facebook, Meta. So I don't know, many things are coming fast. For example, my son doesn't know anything about LinkedIn. He uses TikTok, and when I ask him to search information on Google, he used TikTok, to search
How
for
to
this
do it?
information. Yeah. So I think future is unpredictable, but we need to adapt. So I want to ask your forecast about the future on LinkedIn and how we can adapt to this possible future.
Okay, so maybe I will start with the thing, the most base for to be ready for the future. I think it's to self-awareness, to know self better and to learn about your strengths, like we talked already. It's really important because in every situation, if you know your good skills, your strong powers, you can use it in different situations. So it's about resilience, about how to react in different situations. Now we have AI revolution, and LinkedIn is the most AI social media platform, I think. But it's slower, so I don't think that in next 2 years will be augmented reality on LinkedIn. I suppose it will be more like trade market for B2B. It will be a stronger part of LinkedIn. It will be more AI LinkedIn. And I think now it's coming, and I see in the world that LinkedIn prefer to sell premium accounts with special powers like AI powers about LinkedIn special features connected with AI. And I think that's the idea for the future LinkedIn. It's AI on LinkedIn connected with premium accounts for salespeople, for recruiters, and for professionals on LinkedIn. So I think it would be more value to have premium account than nowadays. The second thing, I think it's going to be more marketplace. B2B marketplace than it was, because that's the idea. Future of LinkedIn, it's taking the traditional offline expo trades, we know from the different industries, and LinkedIn doing online. Yeah, it's like on LinkedIn you can publish PDF, so it's the same like the flyer. You can go to the expo and you can share with the flyer. So it's the same on posts. You can make live streaming, so it's like the conversation meeting during the expo. Yeah, two experts meeting, maybe 3, maybe 4 panels, and you can do it on LinkedIn. I see companies are more open to live streamings, also bigger companies. That's the idea. And I think still to be the trend is strong to be author, to be creator on LinkedIn. Needs to be influencer. You are an influencer also. That's my point, that it's more popular, and younger people, that for them it's more natural to be a creator, to be influencer, to influence. So they will start to use LinkedIn like that, I think.
Yeah, nice. I can feel that I'm student. When new features, algorithms are coming, I'm student. I keep learning. I update what I have. The last time I spent less time on LinkedIn, because I remember when I spent like 16 hours a day on LinkedIn alone. Yeah, I spent so much time to grow audience, to go ahead.
Yeah, you have big audience on LinkedIn. You have a lot of followers.
Yeah, but today I don't care a lot about followers. Of course, I love my audience. I love people who can follow me. But I think today it's a big mistake to chase this number. For example, I often get content on feeds from people if I don't follow them, because LinkedIn can recognize my intent. LinkedIn knows what kind of content I like. It's the same with YouTube. I can subscribe to channels and don't see these channels on my feed, but see channels that I don't subscribe, because YouTube knows what I like. YouTube knows my interest. It's the same with LinkedIn. And it's a big mistake to chase follower numbers, to increase this number. If you share value, if you provide something new, interesting, valuable, people will follow you. But LinkedIn at any other social media will share your content because people wanna get it. So today it's not a good idea even to think about these followers and think more about engagement. Adrian, yeah, go ahead. You want to say something?
I want to just add, yes, I agree with you. If your idea that people like to, that's more important. It's not that you have 5,000 likes, but it's more important that you can 5 likes for your clients.
Yeah,
that's the idea.
Nice. Adrian, it's a big pleasure to get on my show. I love it. So valuable. Thanks a lot. Welcome back
Thank you.
anytime to share more
Also,
valuable insights.
I feel inspired. Maybe I will start also make live streams about LinkedIn with LinkedIn experts in global area,
course.
not only in Poland. Maybe why not?
Yeah, of course. I love live streaming. It's a powerful tool because I have no time to go to conferences to build connections. But if you have podcasts, if you have live streams, you can build these connections. You can form friendship, and it helps at any circumstances. So yeah, try this tool. It's powerful. Adrian, thanks a lot. Big pleasure. Big pleasure.
For me too. Yes.
Tell the best way how to keep learning from you, how to reach out to you, and how to follow you on LinkedIn.
Yeah, you can just find me on LinkedIn. It's Adrian Gamoń, and you can find some information about me. Especially, I publish mainly in Polish, but you can translate it. But still, is good content.
Okay, nice, guys. You can find links in the description below. Listen us on Apple, Google, Spotify, and see you next time.